Hey, good afternoon, good afternoon. We're gonna start the show with a song. I always do this in every show. We're gonna start it, alright? Okay?
Okay.
Alright, you can put it on mute. Go ahead. Thank you.
This the fourth quarter, yeah. Lord, we gon' fall out. I'ma worship you with all I got until I fall out. You see all the secrets in my heart, take it all out. I know you can hear me, Father, every time I call out.
Just I pray for better days. Please lead my way. Just I pray for my mistakes. Don't give me grace. Just I pray for better days. Lead my way. Just I pray for my mistakes. Don't give me grace. I know you listening. I know I gave up on you once, but I was different then. I ain't love who I was, so I try fitting in. Try replacing insecurity with different things. I got all the money I need, but I still feel low. I was living for what everybody killed for. I thank you, I'm still here to see my kids grow. Kurt Franklin on the double with some steel though. I was deep in, but my head rolled. I was broken, I feel like zero. But you threw me the alley off the backboard, and we kept going, and we still
This the
on.
fourth quarter, yeah. Lord, we gon' fall out. I'ma worship you with all I got until I fall out. You see all the secrets in my heart, I lay it all out. I know you can hear me, Father, every time I call out.
Yes, I pray for better days. Please lead my way. Yes, I pray for my mistakes. Don't give me grace. Yes, I pray for better days. Lead my way. Yes, I pray for my mistakes. Don't give me grace.
Battles in my life, gotta face them and I can't go about it. They don't got no strength in my pain, so I don't feel it. They don't put no heat in my flame, so I can go without it. All of the hell, so don't you ever doubt it. God, give me peace in the storm, and I just gotta go. My presence, I just was so surprised. So many people try to call me. See the way I'm coming, see the truth, and it's we all the same,
You about that link. Watch it.
Lord, we gon' fall out. I don't know you with all the girls until I fall out. You see all the secrets in my heart, I lay it all out. I know you can hear me, but every time I call out.
Yes, I pray for better days. Please lead my way. Yes, I pray for my mistakes. Don't give me grace. Yes, I pray for better days. Lead my way. Yes, I pray for my mistakes. Don't give me grace.
Open your eyelids. Spirit of confusion flowing. Even the church playing feelings over God's word, and that's why your life's dead. Branches all withered out, and that's why your life dead. It's masses of a face so they can see that we smiling. Fourth quarter gotta go, ain't no surviving. Pressure on the church, even preachers they been violent. Keep you comfortable so they can keep up with the prophet. We want fire, ain't no look at. We want Holy Spirit giving us what you had. People every time they see you, they see you. Anywhere you live in shelter, there's no truth. Dance, let the outfit with Holy Spirit. If I lay my hands upon them, no, they don't feel it. In the last days, you pouring out on our flesh. Ain't no only time quarter, ain't no time left. This the fourth quarter, yeah. Lord, we gon' fall out. I'm worship you with all I got until I fall out. You see all the secrets in my heart, I lay it all out. I know you can hear me, Father, every time I call out.
Yes, I pray for better days. Please lead my way. Yes, I pray for my mistakes. Don't give me grace. Yes, I pray for better days. Lead my way. Yes, I pray for my mistakes. Don't give me grace.
Good afternoon, everybody. You can put the mic on now. I appreciate you for that. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon, my friend. I'm glad that you're here with me this afternoon. And you're on U2 right now, but I got my other device right here with me. I'm on Facebook and I just tag your name in the comments, and I let everybody know, like, come and check the show out. And I'll put the link down too. You
Okay,
know,
cool. I'm on
yeah.
TikTok on my other phone, so yeah.
Oh man. Oh well. Well, look, that is amazing. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate. See, and I'm glad that great minds think just alike. You know what I'm saying? Like great
Mm-hmm.
minds really think alike. I appreciate this. You know what I'm saying? So let everybody know who you is this afternoon.
Okay. My name is Cami Red. I am an author. I'm an entrepreneur. Um, I run a brand called Dear Black Woman. I
Mm,
also run another brand called The 10 Dimensions of Wellness. Dear Black Woman is a podcast, a book, and a digital
mm.
magazine, digital and print magazine, where we feature stories that are globally enticing to Black women. The 10 Dimensions of Wellness is a platform where we talk about the interconnectedness of all of the different facets of wellness, from your physical wellness to your financial wellness to everything in between. And I run both of those platforms. I run both of those brands. I have a podcast by both of those names. My podcast,
No.
Black Woman, is actually hosted by myself and my two co-hosts, Nicole and Lauren. Nicole being based out of Paris, and Lauren being based out of London. So we are an international podcast, an international brand, and an international business.
Wow. So what is that like far as your co-host since y'all are from different parts of the world? Like what is that like?
Well, it's actually been quite a revolutionary experience, really revealing to us that Black women all over the world actually go through some of the same issues and have similar situations, and that we come together to discuss those things. And we also talk about
Mhm.
our past, the history, being a Black woman. What I have learned is that a lot of countries look up to Black women here in the United States. They think we have a lot more freedoms,
Oh
but
wow.
yeah, it's a lot that goes into being a Black woman globally. So we talk to people who are based in Africa, who are based in
Mhm.
Brazil, who are based all over the world, which is why we started the digital and print publication, because there were so many things that we wanted to express and talk about with Black women, and we couldn't get it all in a 1 hour, once a week podcast. So now we have our Dear Black Woman magazine, which premieres in November, and we're super excited
Nice.
about that. We have writers from
Congrats.
all over the globe, and we have a variety of writers, not just Black women. We have some Black men
Nice.
that write for
I was
us.
about to ask that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have a multicultural group of writers, because I think it's very important that we actually hear from the voices of everybody in various dynamics, even though our magazine is geared towards Black women.
Wow. Wow. So you said that y'all have men. So what is that like? Like just get like when y'all get it from a man perspective. Like what's that's
Well,
like?
getting everything from various perspectives is very important. It's important for us to, as women, as Black women, as people, to hear
Mhm.
everyone out, hear it from various perspectives, and then take in, like I always tell people, you can look at a dish and eat what you want off of it and get what's important to you. But I think it's very important that we are open to hearing things from various perspectives, not just from one.
Right. And it's funny that you say that, right? Because like me, I have a lot of friends too, you know, like, and some of my friends are Caucasian, and some of my friends are Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
most of them are black like me, but I like to learn like different. I like to learn different things about different cultures and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as though that everybody' opinion does count. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
we are
That's just me.
all yeah, we're all human beings, and that's the one thing that we all have in common. We are all spiritual beings living a human experience.
Exactly.
So we have to be open to other people's opinions. We have to be open to other cultures. We got to learn other cultures. That's something that we don't just talk about with Dear Black Women. We talk
Mhm.
about that with the 10 dimensions of wellness. We teach about cultural wellness, and that's being open to different cultures, being able to view things from different perspectives and not being so closed minded all the time. So those are the things that, one of the across all of the brands and platforms that I actually promote is being having an open human experience and being open to something that may be absolutely different than what you're used to. That's how you learn and that's how
Right.
you grow.
And you were so right. And you said that you're a podcaster, and like my self, you know what I'm saying. When I have guests from all over the world, you know what I'm saying. Like I've learned things, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying, and I take that into everyday life. You know what I'm saying? I had like a show a day or two ago, right? And my guest, like, he taught me some stuff that I never knew, and I'm like, wow, all right, you know what I'm saying? Cool, and he was a man of God, but it's a lot of stuff that I ain't know that he knew, and it was some stuff that he ain't knew that I could share with him. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
So
So we
I
have to,
definitely
just as a people, we have to be open to learning every day. Education is what keeps us stronger. Knowledge is what grows us, and
know.
having the ability to learn a new thing, to adapt to new things, to be open to new things. You should never stop learning. You should never stop growing. You should never stop wanting to explore. So for me, I'll
Right.
give you an example. For me, I'm moving to Vietnam in February. A lot of people are like, oh my God, why are you moving to Vietnam? Because it's a
Right.
different part of the world for me to live in. It's a new experience for me. And it's another way for me to up my horizons. It's another way for me to grow, to learn, and to keep moving forward in this life. And I teach people about thriving after having traumatic experiences. And
Mm.
one of the ways that we thrive is by continuing to live, continuing to grow, and to continuing to experience new things in life.
Right. And that right there is so amazing. You know what I'm saying? And like the word of God says, let your light shine upon men. You know what I'm saying? And I really believe in today's world. That's what we all should do or try to do. You know what I'm saying, because that's what folks are looking for. They look for that light. They look for that love. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, we have to walk in love, we have to act in love, and we have to continue to be a shining light for others that are out there. It is very important that we continue to express ourselves, but I'm not saying you got to be super positive every day, because one of the things we learn is that you need to address your feelings. You need to acknowledge your
Exactly.
feelings and make sure that you are honest and authentic about who you are and where you come from and what it is that you're feeling. Don't but the beautiful part about it is that you just don't let your feelings control you. That's what we want to be at. We want to be at a place where we
Exactly.
acknowledge our feelings, we move in love, we act in love, but we don't let those negative things control us. And we face so much negativity every day. So you got to
Big
learn
dog.
how to counteract that negativity as well. So you got to
I
learn
like
how to do things within your own life that is going to make you a better person each and every day. That's why I said it's a new experience. Every day that we wake up is a blessing, and
that.
it's a new experience for us. And we have to take on that new experience all the time.
Wow, that is something to think about. So tell us about the book. Those that are on those that are on all these platforms that me and you are on right now. Because I know it's like
Okay.
three platforms that
So
we're on.
My book is called Dear Black Woman, and what it is, and it's not just for Black women, it's just written from my perspective, and I am a Black woman in this world. So it's called Dear Black Woman, and what it discusses is it's just love letters from myself that I actually started writing to myself, and I thought that someone shared with me that they should be published, and all women should be able to read it. I've had several
Wow.
women read it, Black women, white women, women of other cultures, and it resonates
Okay.
with them all. Um, I've even had some men to read it, and it resonates with them. One of the lessons, the very first lesson in the book, is perfection ain't real, and what that talks about is us living this perfect life when perfection
Mhm.
is an illusion, and it's really a fear-based state that we put ourselves into. So when we're afraid to do something, we'll say
Mhm.
something like, it's not the perfect time, or it's not, I don't have the perfect look, or
Wow.
I'm not in the perfect position. But what we need to learn is we just need to move forward regardless if it's perfect or not. Get out there, be
Yeah.
yourself, show yourself, be authentic, and be who
That's
God
powerful.
designed you to be.
Wow, that right there was powerful. Now you make me want to go online and get the book now.
I encourage you to go get the book. Listen, the book
Look,
comes, and
you
I'm gonna say this: the book actually comes with a journal. There's
okay?
a companion piece that I created to go with the book because from feedback from listening to other Black women who've read this book, they were saying, hey, how they took it and they were doing it one day at a time, and they were writing down some of the things that resonated with them. So I created a journal to go with the book. The book is 50 letters, and the journal takes you on a
Okay,
50-day of journaling where you write your own Dear Black Woman letters to yourself, or Dear White Woman letters, or Dear whomever, Dear Black
there
Man
we
letters to yourself. It's so that
go.
you can see how this book resonates with you and helps you be a better version of yourself.
Wow, that right there is amazing. So, can you explain that, like the first part of the book about perfection again? Because
Yeah,
that right there was powerful by itself.
yeah, what it says is perfection ain't real, and what that means is perfection is a fear-based illusion that we utilize when we're trying to prevent ourselves from moving forward. It's an excuse. That's all it is. It's just an excuse that we give ourselves.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow,
When we say, oh, I gotta wait, like I said before, I gotta wait for the perfect time, or I gotta wait for the
mhm.
perfect this or the perfect that. There is no perfect anything. Perfection is not a real thing. It's just an illusion. Nobody has the perfect life. Nobody has the perfect child. Nobody has the perfect parents. None of
That's
that
deep.
exists. We are all human. And that's what I say in there. So you have to show up in the moment that you are. You never know
Wow.
how your showing up will inspire somebody else to show up as well.
Wow, that right there is powerful by itself. And don't mind me, like I see a lot of folks that's coming on like face book right now, and I'm putting all my information like down there in yours, so they know who is on the line with me today, because they could just hear me and like they could hear you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just tag you and everything, so they could get in contact with you.
Okay, well, yeah.
Wow.
And for those of you who are on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, you can find me. My name is Cami Red. That's KAMIREDD, like the color, but with two D's.
Hmm.
My Facebook tag is Cami Red, the number 4, and the word life, LIFE. So Cami Red for life. That's also how you can get in touch with me on Instagram as well. Now, if you're on YouTube or on TikTok, it is just Cami Red. You can just go and search Cami Red. You can even put my
There you
name in
go,
Google, Cami Red, and it's gonna bring up everything. Now, for those of you who are interested in
yeah.
the Dear Black Woman magazine and publication, we're actually looking for writers. So if you're a writer out there, and if you
Right.
are interested in leaning your leave leaning your ear or your words to something that will improve and empower Black women, we are interested in hearing from you. We do have content creators that we love to hear
Wow.
from. where you can write and tell us, or even if you're just a Black woman or a Black man that wants to write a letter, dear Black woman, go ahead and submit that and we'll publish that as well. So we're open
Wow.
to all of those things. And on our platform, on our digital platform, we cover
Mhm.
everything from global news, current events, to
That's awesome.
book reviews, restaurant reviews, and we do reviews from all over the world. So if you're a world
Okay.
traveler, you also get the experience of being able to go in and read about restaurants and locations that you might not have visited yet or that you might be going to based on your travels. So we definitely write about that. We also write about traveling while being Black. So we tell you the
Wow.
places,
Okay.
yeah, that are the most responsive to us. That's part of the reason why I'm moving to Vietnam. I love Asian culture, but I think just
Hey.
living it within it and exposing them, not only us,
Mhm.
but them to new things is a part of growth as well. So
That's definitely part of growth.
anybody, if you're looking to write, with your pen or anything like that, I encourage you to submit your articles to me. You can submit your articles at Cami@CamiRed.com. My website is CamiRed.com. I also have a publishing company that helps people who want to write their stories
Okay.
to inspire others, and that's called Red
Mm.
Lady Chronicles. I have another book on
Okay.
Amazon as well called Turning Your Trauma into Your Testimony. And that
That
right there,
sounds fun.
yeah, that's a two-set book. That's also
Okay.
a book that gives you steps on how to write and how to write out things to help you heal. And then there's a journal that follows it. That's a 30-day journal that also goes with the book. So it helps you write your story. And at the beginning of the journal, what it says is whether you decide to publish this or not, this is helping you
Right.
overcome and get over the things that are holding you back so that you can
That's
move
powerful.
forward in life. So if you're interested in that, that is on Amazon. So all you got to do is go on Amazon and type in Cami
Mhm.
Red, and all of my books will come up.
Oh, she said all her books. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice. She said all her books, y'all.
yeah, all of them
Wow.
will come
Okay.
up. I got several books out there. I have a book called 21 Days of Gratitude. That's a journal because as you grow and as you learn, you have to learn that giving gratitude every day is really
Yeah.
important. You got to say thank you for something. Even when you're going through the hard times, one of the things that you
That's
have to do
powerful.
is look at the lesson in that hard time and be grateful for that
Exactly.
lesson so that you can move forward in a positive way.
Wow. That right there is awesome. You know what I'm saying? And I say that, because I'm working on my fifth book like right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because this fifth book is taking more time than the first four previous books. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because the first four took me like a year. All right, well 6 months to a year. But this fifth book is different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all right, God, but I have a lot of books in me. That's the thing. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
let me tell you
And I'm
something.
like,
When God gives you the words, you got to go ahead and publish the book. You got to put it
I
out there.
know,
You
I
never know.
know.
You don't know who the message is for. It may not even be for you. I wrote a devotional called 30 Days of Spiritual Growth. While I
Mhm.
was writing that devotional, I was telling people that I'm not an expert on this, but it wasn't for me. It was for a lot of people who are out there who are struggling with
Exactly.
finding their way spiritually. So it's
Mm.
a guide and it's a path. It's a morning and evening devotional, and it takes you day by day for 30 days. And
Wow.
it's in your pocketbook. As a matter of fact, do I have it? I do have it back here. See, it's a
And
little
she told me,
small book.
guys.
Yeah, it's a
Mhm.
little small book and it fits right in your purse. So no matter where you go, it'll actually go with you and you can take it with you for 30 days just so that you're able to dive into what spirituality means to you. And you can wake
Mm.
up every day and write in your journal about what that particular scripture quote or anything is telling you. And then you can move forward with your day in a positive way. So again, I write and I publish books that are meant to be inspirational to others, that are meant to inspire others to be their best selves. So in anything that we publish, we're looking to make a mark in the world for you to be a better version of yourself. So we all
Mm.
know that we don't wake up every day being the best. And I ain't telling you that you got to wake
Right.
up every day being the best, but I'm telling you to make an effort at it. So
To make it effort. And that's what it's all about. And it sound like that you have all of the tools. Like it sound like that everything is right there. Like that's why I tag your name on Facebook so I can let folks know. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like this is who is on the line right now. You know what I'm saying? Just in case if y'all don't want to get in the link, but I let folks know, yo, subscribe to U2 page. Like right now, y'all.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
get on my YouTube page. It's Cami Red on YouTube. I post a lot of stuff in my day job. I am a nutritionist. So again,
Mhm.
I'm on every facet of wellness, which is why I have a podcast called The 10 Dimensions of Wellness, because I talk about how all of those different forms of wellness are interconnected, how your social wellness is connected to your spiritual wellness, how your spiritual
Mhm.
wellness is connected to your financial wellness, how your financial wellness is connected to your physical wellness, how your physical
Exactly.
wellness is connected to your emotional wellness. I
That's
specialize
powerful.
in emotional eating in my day job.
Mm.
So one of the things that I do, I love to talk to people about is how your emotions can take over your physical wellness. I just did a class last night on
Okay.
thriving after trauma, and I talked about how trauma shows up in all of these facets of your life, not just in your mind, but in your body, but in your behaviors and in your habits as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on.
And one of
Wow.
the things, yeah, like I said, one of the things we have to do is first acknowledge the trauma that we're experiencing so that we can
Hmm.
seek help, get help, build a tribe of people around us, and then move forward in a way that's going to help us heal. So when we talk about physical wellness, we talk about the way we eat, the way we exercise. One of the ways that you deal with trauma is to do physical movement on a daily basis. You can't just sit still and be stagnant. No, you got to move your body, even if that looks like you getting up and taking a walk around your house. Pull away from the computer screen, put that phone on mute or do not disturb, and take 15 minutes
Hmm.
to walk. Get out in the sunlight, get out in nature. Don't be afraid to take your shoes off and plant your feet on the ground, because the earth is magnetic and we get energy from the earth as well. So it's all about the interconnectedness of everything. Your cultural wellness
Yeah.
connected to your spiritual wellness. Everything is connected. And those of you who are out there that are experiencing religious trauma, that's especially
Ooh.
book is for.
Ooh.
30
Wow.
Years of Spiritual Growth is for. It's actually for those who've experienced religious trauma and they've turned their back on God. This is telling you, hey,
Mm.
no matter
That's
what
good.
form of religion you subscribe to, because the book isn't just Bible verses, it's verses from the Quran, it's verses from the Bhagavad Gita, it is quotes from everyday life, but it
That's
explains
good.
and talks to you about how God is moving in your life in every way. Even if you're an atheist, somebody who doesn't really believe in God, this is something that will definitely help you with
Yeah.
your spiritual wellness, because it's all interconnected. I cannot express that enough. Everything is interconnected. The way we think, the way we eat, the way we act, all of our behaviors are
Mhm.
right down in there together. So if you've
Yes, it
experienced
is.
trauma, and it doesn't matter what kind of trauma you've experienced, it could be relationship trauma, it could be familial trauma, it could be
Right.
religious trauma. Most people don't even think about the types of trauma that there are out there. You
Yeah.
can have
Oh, yeah.
just from going through a a hurricane like we just did here in Atlanta, and Florida just got hit by two hurricanes. That's traumatic.
Okay.
So we don't think about how that affects our lives either. So again,
Right.
all of my books are books that will help you grow, be a better version of yourself, and also just experience some things, get you in the mindset of being the best version of who you are. So like I said, even with Dear Black Woman, which is my latest book,
Mhm.
um
I like
you
that.
it's
Okay.
just for Black women, it's for all
It's for
people.
everybody.
Yeah, it's just called Dear Black Woman because I'm a Black woman. It's my
Right.
perspective on the world. I can't give you nobody else's perspective but mine.
Is that a I definitely feel you on that one. You know what I'm saying? So my next question is like do do like teens buy your book too? Like
Yeah, my
my
book is for anybody across the board. As soon as you start reading, you can pick up one of my books and read it. Okay,
okay, you can pick both and read it. I
I'm a
heard that.
40-year-old woman, but I write for anybody who's looking
Pretty
to.
word.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
pretty word.
Thank
Oh man,
you.
look, man. Hey,
Yeah,
you know,
anybody who's looking to be the better version of themselves. My books are on Amazon. Like I said before, all you got to do is get on Amazon and type in Cami Red, and it'll pull up all of my books, every last one of them.
mhm,
30 Days of Spiritual Growth is on there. 21 Days of Gratitude is not on there, but I'm going to go ahead and drop it on there. Or you can go to my website, redladies.com. All of my books are on my website, redladies.com, my publishing site. So if you're
right.
looking for any of my books, because there's some nutrition books on there as well, and I got a couple of more nutrition books that I'm gonna be dropping real soon as well, talking
And do y'all
about,
hear this?
yeah, about emotional eating and how we can adjust our eating habits towards our emotions, and how to not, because see, when people think of emotional eating, a lot of times what they think about is overeating, and a lot of us
Wow.
don't realize that the lack of eating is caused by the stress and trauma that we're feeling in our lives
Wow.
as well. People don't eat because of some
That's
things that have happened in their childhood. People don't eat, or
right.
they have different feelings around food because of how they grew up. So
Come
if
on,
you
man.
on my website, my publishing site, redladies.com. They're even coloring books for kids on there. So
That's that right there is powerful. So to the one person that's on my Facebook page, the link is like right there for my too. So if you want to like hop on that link, if you want to subscribe right now, look, you can watch a show on YouTube right now on my too. You know, and my guest that I have with me today, her name is Cami Red, and I just tagged her in there. Y'all can follow her right now. Those that are on Facebook, you know what I'm saying. Y'all do not want to miss this show at all. Y'all don't want to miss her. That's why I put her name there so y'all can follow her.
yeah,
You know what I'm
follow me
saying?
on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube, follow me. I'm on LinkedIn too. All you got to do is put Camera Red in Google, and it's gonna pull up all of my social media. I'm even on
She's on
Threads.
Google.
I'm on Threads, I believe. So yeah, I'm
She
everywhere.
look,
And
yo,
don't forget,
she's in
I
the
host
streets.
2 podcasts, the 10 Dimensions of Wellness. And if you're a wellness expert and you're interested in being on my podcast, the 10 Dimensions of Wellness, just give me a little
Uh
shout
oh.
out, and I would love to have you on. I interview wellness experts every Wednesday, and
Okay.
every Tuesday, and we post them online every Wednesday. All of my
Nice.
podcasts are on Amazon Music. They
Oh,
are on YouTube. They are on Pandora. They're on Spotify. We're on iHeartRadio. We are on
okay.
any of your favorite podcast platforms. I
That's
also, if
amazing.
for people out there who are looking to start their business or start their own podcast or anything like that, I do have a degree in production, so I'd love to help you get started on your podcast, help you
That's
get
cool.
set up, and get everything going for you. Listen, I'm one of those that if you want to write a book, start a podcast, and
Mm-hmm.
anything in between, I am going to help you accomplish that goal, because I want us
You
all
got a
out
quote
here
with many colors,
living
y'all.
and being the best version of ourselves.
Guys, she had. We all have a coat of many colors. Just know that. So, what inspires you each day and each night? Like, what inspires you?
I'm gonna
Just
be
to
honest
keep
with you.
on
It's just being
going.
alive. Here's why. I
Go
faced
ahead.
many situations where I could be dead. I'm a breast cancer
Amen.
survivor. I've had I've been in domestic violence relationships. I was a teen mom. I was homeless at one point. So for
Mm.
me, being alive and being able to be an inspiration to others and just being able to live my best version and allow you guys to see me living my best version allows me to get up every morning, and it allows me to want to get out of bed and make this day, like I said, every day is a new
Right.
experience. So I want to
Yes,
get up
it
every day and experience everything that I am going to be able to experience in that day. I want to take it all in. I want to learn. I want to grow, and I want to move forward, and I want to thrive in the most absolute beautiful way that I can.
Hey, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of folks ask me why I do the podcast, and I tell them like this wasn't part of my dream. You know what I'm saying? And I tell folks I wanted to go, overseas and play basketball. That was my dream. That's what I wanted to do. But God has something totally different. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh, absolutely. We tell God our plans, and He laughs, and
look,
He tells us
look,
what
look,
we're
like
going to do
what,
in
like
our
what you say? You know what I'm saying? And I say that because the podcast was just Facebook Live at first. Like this, all it was Facebook Live. But as I started doing more, I was like, okay, all right, I'm doing this more often than I normally do it. And a friend of mine put me on to StreamYard. So when I see what StreamYard could do, man, I was like, oh, all right, bet. Because StreamYard, it links you to different platforms. So I'm like, all right, bet, cool. You know what I'm saying? So I started doing that. Like I had co-hosts, I had co-hosts, you know, but life happens. You know what I'm saying. But as I got used to doing it on my own, and I thank God because He gives me the strength to do it, and those that's still with me to do the podcast, they encourage me every day. You know what I'm saying, to keep on going, and I
I
encourage myself too.
listen. I see you on season 3, episode 25. I was gonna tell you, don't stop, keep going.
I'm not. Oh
Yeah,
no,
don't
I'm not.
stop, don't stop,
It's,
keep
yeah, I
going.
mean,
What's your YouTube page?
oh man. Oh wow. Hold on. I'm gonna put.
Just go ahead and say it out loud for my TikTok followers because they're
Oh
asking me
man.
to.
Look right. So my TikTok is K.W.U podcast 610. That's my TikTok page.
Okay, so
So
K.W.U 610 is what you are on TikTok. Now, what are you on Facebook?
and on Facebook is Breon Nichols.
Okay,
You know
Breon
what I'm
Nichols,
saying?
BREON
Yeah. See,
NICHOLS.
yeah. And 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 my gram is K.W.U podcast 610, same
So
as my
okay, so on
TikTok.
Instagram, you're KWU Podcast 610 as
Six,
well.
yeah, and these platforms and Wealth, and I'm also on Twitch.
Okay.
That's that is KWUTV 610.
KWU 610. Oh, KWU TV 610 on Twitch. Okay.
Yeah, and my Twitter page is Bree KWU 610.
Okay. Awesome. They got it. They got it. So
Yeah. Shout out to
I want to
TikTok, man.
encourage you to keep doing your podcast. I want to encourage you to keep doing this, keep growing, keep glowing, keep having
Most
people
definitely.
on. Because the more you do it, the more people are gonna be open to it. The more people that are gonna you're gonna be able to bring on. The more people that you're gonna be inspiring as well. So I'm grateful. Like I
I
said,
appreciate
I'm
it.
grateful for any opportunity to be on anyone's show. I'm grateful for any opportunity to be able to speak and tell about my story and the things that I've
That's
been through
awesome.
and the things that I
Appreciate
actually have to offer other people as well. So I'm grateful for you even allowing me to be on your platform. So thank you for that.
it. And look, right, and I'm grateful for the fact that you reached out. Oh yeah, and my too is K.W.U Productions, and y'all can find my too page in my TikTok page. So subscribe that, please. Those that are on all the platforms right now. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
No, and
You
that's what I
know?
said. We have to encourage each other to keep growing. We got to encourage each other to keep moving forward. We have to encourage each other to be the best
Mhm.
version of ourselves that we can be every day. As Black people, we do a lot of tearing down of each other. So I want to change that, and I want to inspire all of us to actually go out here and be someone to inspire and encourage someone to do something different, be something different, and be the best versions of themselves that they can be every day.
Come on now, and that is what we should do. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
we should be inspiring to someone else. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We should wake up each day asking ourselves, how can I go out here in this world and be an inspiration to the next person? Even if I touch one person, even if it's just one person, how can I wake up and be an inspiration to that person? I've got a
Come on
slogan
now.
that I have on some of my
Okay.
t-shirts, and it's called Smile, and that means share, motivate, inspire lives every day. And that's the one thing I wake up every morning wanting to do, and that's smile. That's to make sure that I share my life
Very
with you,
important.
motivate you to be the best version of you that you can be. I inspire you and myself, and I make my life positive every day. So
That's that's definitely what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like once again, when somebody see our light, you know that's when their darkness moves.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you never know. The reason why I say smile is because you never know how your smile is going to brighten up somebody else's day. You never know what that next person is going through. And I know that sometimes it's hard for us to smile, but again, that's why we give gratitude. That's why we have, if you wake up each morning or go to bed each night and think of three things that you are grateful for in that day, three things that have inspired you, three things that have really, really
Mm.
been that you really, really want to thank God for. Even if you're having a bad day, you still got to find those
Come
three
on.
things. The reason why is every day that you give
Very
gratitude
quick.
is a new day for you, and it gives you the inspiration to move in a different light and be
Come
a different
on.
version of yourself.
As a and that's what it's all about. And like I tell folks that we might be the only testimony that they will see because everybody don't receive, you know, the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we might be the only ones that they see.
So I just want to inspire everybody out there to go out there, smile. Like my auntie said, that's lit, living in transformation. So
Ooh, lit.
yeah,
Ooh, oh my God, lit. Living in transformation.
yeah.
Yo, that, that's deep. My thing that I'm a look.
You
That's gonna
gotta
be my
listen.
point.
If you're
Right,
gonna
right,
listen,
right.
if you going you got to go follow her on Facebook. She got a group called Lit Living in Transformation. It's on Facebook. That's my auntie. Her name is Mo Brown. She is a sister with a purpose, and you can find
There
her
you go.
on TikTok as well. Sister with a
Look,
purpose.
see,
Yeah. I'll send you her
Yeah.
information because she is
All right.
inspiring and she is out there. Maybe you can have her on your podcast as well. Okay.
Look, you know, and it's funny because I know that she is probably saying this right now because I tagged you in here, so I know that she probably like, oh wow, like I hear her voice. You know, Auntie, if you're on Facebook like right now, you could subscribe my YouTube page. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna send her your information so she can. She actually
Okay.
on TikTok right now, so that's I'm
Oh,
looking. Yeah,
look, that's great thing. Look, hi, Auntie. Look, you know what I'm saying? Hi,
yeah.
look,
I'll send her
that's
your
awesome, man.
information. Yeah, I will make sure she gets it all. Yeah. Listen, I want to,
That
yeah. So again, just we got to wake up and be like I keep saying, the best version of ourselves that we can be every day. We got to wake up and want to inspire others, even when you probably think a lot of us feel like we're embarrassed about our stories. But what you don't know is sometimes God takes us through things so that we can be an inspiration to other people. He needs you to go through that test so you can turn that test into your testimony. So
come on, man.
when you wake up, you can't be ashamed of what
Mhm.
you're going through. You just got to look for a way to be better. And it's so much access to free material out here. If education is one of your downfalls, go on
Mhm.
YouTube, watch these videos
I
on
was about to say
YouTube
that.
University. There is so much free stuff you can do to better yourself. There is so much free stuff that you can do to improve yourself. If it's improving your situation, if you need financial assistance, go on YouTube and watch those financial wellness videos so you can put a budget in place so that you can be better. If you need assistance with food, go on YouTube and watch those nutrition videos. You can log on to my YouTube, Cammy Red, and watch some nutrition videos. I give tips every day about the simple things. I'm about to get in my kitchen as soon as I get off this podcast, and I
Um,
got, yeah, a homegirl of mine asked me to film a video in
wow.
my area of wellness. So I'm about to go in my kitchen and film a video
That's awesome.
cooking cabbage steaks with
Oh, look. Oh,
quinoa and chickpeas for a
that sounds
YouTube
good.
video. Yeah, so listen, it's so many,
Oh my God, that sounds good.
yeah.
Sorry, oh, man. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That right there is awesome.
Thank you.
So, what's the best advice that someone gave you?
Be you, be yourself authentically. Don't hold back and just love yourself for who you are. And that's actually the message of all of my books, if I'm being honest with you.
Hey,
It's
well, look, hey, okay,
Yeah, just
wow.
be you. Be yourself authentically.
Yeah,
Don't be ashamed of being you. And one of my favorite things to tell people is you can either be a part of the group that's telling you that you can't do something, that you won't achieve this, and that you're not gonna make it, or you can be a part of the group that's being your biggest cheerleader and tell yourself what you can do, what you can accomplish, and how you will be the best version of yourself that you can be. So if you wake up
awesome.
each day and live authentically as yourself, be you. Don't be out here trying to be somebody else. Social media make other people's lives look good, and sometimes
I
that ain't
know.
true. Like I said, there's no perfect life. There's no perfect relationship. There's no perfect child, no perfect parent. None of that exists. Like I told y'all, my very first lesson in Dear Black Woman is perfection ain't real. So what you need to do is get out here, be yourself authentically, be proud of who you are, and start right where you are. That's it.
Word
That's
of
all you
God.
gotta do.
Wow, guys, she said a lot, and I believe that my too is gonna go viral today. I think my Facebook gonna go viral today too. Look,
Well,
look. Hey, and it's funny because I would not be surprised when I get off here and I see my TikTok, my Gram, and the rest of them platforms. Look, I'm gonna be surprised.
we all, if my message resonates with anybody, I just want you to know that this was meant for you, and this blessing is for you, and this was what God intended for you to hear. So I don't know if you're struggling with anything out there, if you're going through anything, and if you are, by all means, hit me up on my DM, in my messenger, whatever platform, because I've given you all my platforms, and I would be
Get
happy. And I'm
that.
one of them people, you can ask anybody who knows me. I am one of those people that will get on the phone with you, get on Google Meet with you, and I will sit and I will talk to you, and I probably got a service that can help you. So just know that I'm always available. And even like I told y'all, I'm moving to Vietnam, and when I get to Vietnam, I will still be available for you all. I looked at the time difference because I got a client who like to talk to me at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I told her, I said, I know I'm gonna be sleeping during the day in Vietnam to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning so I can talk to her. So
Wow.
I'm one of those
Wow.
people that will
Jeez.
adjust my schedule for you. And if you follow me on YouTube, you're gonna see that I'm starting to post about me packing and moving to Vietnam. I'm having if you're in the Atlanta area, I am having a Black Friday yard sale because I'm getting rid of
Uh-oh.
so much of this stuff, and I got a lot of stuff to get rid of, clothes included.
All my folks in Atlanta, check her out. Look, you know what I'm saying? That right there is major. You know what I'm saying? The best advice. Okay, I'm gonna say the best advice. But before we leave, right? What is what is the what words of encouragement that you would give somebody that's trying to do what me and you do or start someplace? What's the best ad, advice can you give them right
Start
now?
start right now. Don't keep talking about you got to wait till this happen. You got to wait for that to happen. No, start right now. It's too many free services out here. You don't have to pay for nothing. StreamYard is free. You'll build up enough ads and clients to where you can actually pay for the larger service at some point. YouTube is free. Facebook is free. All of that stuff
Come
is free.
on,
So start right now. You don't have to wait on nothing. Don't quit
don't
giving
have to wait.
yourself excuses. Stop being fearful about life and start right now where you are.
Come
I don't know
on,
what you're scared of because it's a bunch of us out here doing it. I run 2 podcasts and it's about to be
follow that
three.
link.
So yeah,
Yeah,
start right now, get into it and get it going, and you will achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Don't let nobody tell you, don't let that trauma tell you, don't let that fear tell you, don't let anybody or
preaching,
anything hold
preaching,
you back. Yeah, start right now.
preaching.
Yeah.
Start right now. Yo,
If you
start
want
right now,
to,
yo.
yeah, if you want to write a book, start writing right now. Yeah, what you doing today? Start writing right now.
Wow, that right there is amazing. You know what I'm saying? And and like the best advice that I could give somebody that my parents gave me is to endure. You know, and these are and I have like three quotes right that just stuck with me. You know what I'm saying from a few of my favorite basketball players and Kobe Bing Bryant once said, you know, if you don't believe in yourself, who else is going to believe in you? You know what
That's
I'm
right.
saying? And then Clay Thompson said, you know, that success never came from out of the comfort zone. And Allen Iverson once said that I don't want to be great like Jordan and Bird. I want to be remembered as number three. And I said, wow, you just want to be remembered for the impact. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And when he said that, I seen that he was already he matured, but he had to go through some things to get there in order to say that. And I said, wow, he just want to be remembered. He just want to be
I told you,
remembered.
listen, God will send you through a test so that your test will end up being your testimony so that it saves somebody else's life. Okay?
Right, Yeah, I was like, okay, like that's powerful, like right there. You know what I'm saying? Wow, guys, it been an hour of power today on YouTube, on Facebook, and my friend, she is on TikTok right now, so this should be
Yeah,
fun. I
I'm
still have a
tapping
lot of,
everybody on TikTok right now.
you know what I'm saying? Wow, you know what I'm saying? My friend, I don't want to hold you up.
Well, thank
You
you
know what I'm
again
saying?
for having me on your show. I really appreciate it. This has been a blessing. And I want to encourage you to keep going, keep doing what you're doing. And I want to say that you actually gained about 5 or 6 followers today, right here from my TikTok page. So I'm
Oh
really
well, let's go.
grateful for this opportunity.
Let's go. I appreciate it, man. Guys, we are about to be up on out of here. It was an hour of power, y'all. You know, on a Friday day afternoon, we about to get up on out of here. I'm gonna leave y'all with a song. Those that are on YouTube, those are that are on Facebook. And once again, on Facebook, y'all see her name. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow her right now. And I do not own the rights to this music at all that I'm about to play, y'all. Thank you, my friend, for being here this
Thank
afternoon
you.
with us.
Thank you so
God
much.
bless you.
You as
God
well.
bless.
Thank you again.
You're welcome. Thank you. Let's go, y'all. Let's play.
They don't want me friends, I ain't got you in. That's the money kick when I find this nigga skin. All this passion on my body, boy, I know it's pain. So to me, you would think I'm better than him. Yeah, I'm really want to rock, you know that's my shit. Got the man all around, coming down to me. I'm gonna run it down forever for the same. Trying to get it in like a better way. Run up, little baby, run it.
All right, y'all. Peace. Oh, damn.